Sorry about the little technical difficulties that are happening today. Again, I don't know why it is so hard for me to be great, but I'm going to try to be great no matter what. So let's go ahead and talk about this Carolina Panthers and these Indianapolis Colts. Currently, the Colts are up 21-3, and I only want to talk about two things so far. I want to talk about Will Grier. Got to talk about Will Grier. It's the title of the video here. And then I want to talk about Dante Jackson. So, you know how I like to do. I like to make this an interactive conversation. So, I am going to see what you guys are out there first saying about this matchup so far. Probably some of you guys are confused that I was online, I was offline, but let me go ahead and get into my thoughts on this so far for this game today. Will Grier to me has been pretty good. He's been pretty solid. So I am going to pull up some information to support why I feel that he has been a pretty solid guy. I don't know what my computer's. I really don't know what's going on today. It's not good, but let me go ahead and pull up this information right here. We're going to go ahead and look up Will Grier's stats so far for this game, which they're not spectacular, but I don't feel like they're bad. So he had one interception, which in my opinion was a pretty bad attempt because he was rolling out to his right. He threw the ball to his left, but you'll see here, Grier is 11 for 20, 108 yards, 5.4 yards, and then that one interception. He's been sacked 3 times already today. And, you know, one of his biggest targets, DJ Moore, went out with a concussion pretty early on in the game, so he's been having to rely on Christian McCaffrey. I have liked the way that, again, he had the one interception, but he's a rookie first start. You do expect him to have some mistakes at some point in this game. But I like the way that he's made decisions. I don't feel like his balls have been bad at all. I know he had an attempt to Jairus right in the end zone, which was a little high, but you'd rather be a little high where the guy in front can't get it versus being a little low and then being intercepted. He also had some good decisions on throwing the ball away, rolling out when he did see anything. I like how he gave himself a lot of time, ran around with his legs, and ended up just throwing the ball away. And then the other thing was he actually ran. Let me see what his rush total is. I would bring it back up, but I think I took that down. He's only rushed one time for 5 yards. So I'm enjoying this DJ. I'm enjoying this Will Grier performance so far. A few quick things that I want to talk about because I know we don't have long with halftime and I had some technical difficulties. I don't know why this thing is making it so hard for me to be great today. Really don't understand it, but like I said, I'm going to try to be great no matter what. Things that are killing us, man, special teams. Angela Frierson, no, K Boogie talked about the special teams. Yeah, the special teams play, pretty awful. Pretty bad at the moment. We had the first punt return that looked like it was going to go for a good amount of yards, and it did. Thought he was almost going to break it, and then the second punt, yeah, make him kick it again. I would have made him kick it again, and he ran it back all the way. Someone on Twitter talked about criticizing, man, I forget our punter's name this exact second, but criticizing the lack of the punter making a play. Nah, punters don't make plays. Some punters can, and that's why it's so exciting and makes SportsCenter when they do. Most punters, they never, ever do a tackling drill. You see them out there in practice, they're just kicking the ball, perfecting their craft, not even worrying about that because their job at that point, once the returner gets to them, is just to try to get in their way, slow them down for some of your teammates to come and get them. So that's that. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Your thoughts, Will Grier, your thoughts on this game, your thought on Perry Fuel going for these 4th downs so many times already in this game. What are your thoughts? That first 4th down, I didn't like him going for it. Pilardi, thank you, Angela, about that. Pilardi, he's not going to make a tackle I mean, he may luck out, but he's not going to. Fuel's going for fourth downs quite a bit. I didn't like it. You guys did like it. What's up, Chris Johnson? The reason I didn't like him going for fourth downs is because I felt like it was way too early in the game. And I know we have nothing to lose, but you still, to me, it still helps to evaluate talent and evaluate people when you're putting them in good scenarios. Everybody likes to get on the board. Nobody likes to be down, right? So you get on the board, you build some confidence, you build some momentum, and then, yeah, you continue to evaluate guys. You certainly can go for fourth down again, but it just didn't feel like they needed to go for fourth down so early in that game. And I do have a personal confession. I am, for the first time, and I don't know how long, in the fantasy football playoffs. And my kicker is Joey Sly. So, I could have 6 points right now. I only got 3. But, I'm sure y'all don't care about cheering that for me. Joey on Twitter says this defense. Yeah, this defense, this team, really, if you look at it, this team is not playing well. Dante Jackson, I don't think he's been in for one play. I don't know if I can see those particular stats, but Dante Jackson has not been into this game. So I cannot wait to hear the coach's stance on benching Dante. You could say to evaluate talent, but I really don't feel like that's it. And to bench him at this point after we've already had a game, after he talked out, I'm thinking that's what I'm looking up as, after he talked out, and then he seemed to have it together in terms of a better attitude. So I'll be curious to hear why he was benched. So Chris Johnson is somebody else that doesn't blame Perry for going for it on fourth down. Waited so long to give him a chance. So hope you guys, as best as you can, enjoyed this halftime show. I'm sorry the first broadcast did not go well. The internet does not want me to be great, but you know what to expect. Stay tuned after this game. I'm going to go live after Perry Fuel has his press conference. We're going to talk again about this game. Dante Jackson, DJ Moore with a concussion, Will Grier with his first start, and just the team as a whole, and absolutely want to hear from you all and engage. So thank you all for watching. I will be back in a couple hours. Meanwhile, enjoy your Sunday.